Hello, so this is my reaction review to Doctor Who of the Cybermen, where I, having immediately watched. Do I look big? Is this? Yeah, this is big. Why is this big? Hang on. I thought it looked big. Yeah, that makes more sense. My goodness. Sorry. I'll move also forward to the microphone. Sorry, I've turned the sensitivity down. Where was I? Oh yeah. So yeah, this is my immediate review of Ascension of the Cybermen. Having I said just watched it. I watched it about like an hour ago, and then for some reason which you don't need to concern yourself with, I was watching a CBC comedy series called Danny and Mick. For an hour, but yeah. Um, I quick update since Saturday. No, yes. Since Saturday 5 a.m., I have not slept in a bed. I went down to Stockport for some St. John's ambulance and stuff. Then I came back up to Newcastle, and then I did some admin work in my student TV office, and then I did some editing. I had some naps on the sofa, and basically stayed there until 9 in the morning, where I went home briefly to feed River, and then I went to play a D&D game for 7 hours, and then I came back and watched Doctor Who. So basically, I haven't slept, and I have to iron some clothing before tomorrow and sleep and then go to work. So this is gonna be very, 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 very quick. Which is good because so was the episode. Ha! See, I can do a segue. Take that, other YouTubers. What? Anyway, so yeah, I think. Well, from the two people, well, from the one person who gave me their opinion and the other person whose opinion was expressed to me via a Twitter notification. But I'm sure a sample size of 3 is sufficient to judge any kind of consensus on, because that's how science fiction fandoms work. No, shush, TV screen making noise. You're not approved in jurisdiction. Yeah, it was a very quick episode. Kind of built up and then ended. Like it felt like there was kind of more, because when you think about it, what really happened? It felt very much like the first act of a Doctor Who episode. The TARDIS crew lands following the events of the last episode. They all get split up. One of them discovers that they're on a Cyberman war carrier full of Cybermen. The Doctor and another companion find a plot relevant place, and that's pretty much but that's pretty much the entire episode. Oh, and there's some random flashbacks. Who I think it's meant to be the human version of Ashada, this lone Cyberman. But then he got old, and then that was not explained. I'm assuming, obviously, it's going to be continued in the next episode, but it was kind of just intersped there without any kind of real reasons or rhyme. And then we end on the exact same cliffhanger as Spyfall. Now you remember how much I was gushing over how much I liked the Spyfall cliffhanger and the reintroduction of the Master. And then almost as if it was a homage to something years gone back, the Master returned this episode, giving the exact same kind of line, and I mean, I can only gush over the same thing once, not when it's done twice. And I guess yeah, this episode. This episode felt very. Absolutely, it felt very Doctor Who. It felt very classic Doctor Who. It felt like a lot of the characters acted in the kind of very charming way a lot of secondary characters in old Doctor Who kind of acted. And I kind of liked that. I kind of enjoyed that. I kind of enjoyed the kind of very Doctor Who-ness of it. And I think that's actually a good thing. I think it's something that's been consistent over this season, is how Who-y it has felt. But yeah, the consensus, it seems to be so far that there really should have been more to the episode than there really was. And there wasn't. Because I want to basically go iron before I crash into bed, I'm going to wrap this up by basically saying I'm going to basically predict next week's episode based on this, having not given any thoughts whatsoever. So really, I'm spitballing here to you live, gripping YouTube entertainment. I am sure. So I mean, there's obviously, so we're gonna, so basically, there's multiple kind of things that need to be wrapped up. There's a timeless child, plot, which apart from the 2 episodes it is henceforth be mentioned in, 2 episodes that have been a year apart and of themselves. 2 episodes? 3 actually. There was the one with the finger nightmare aliens, and then the Spyfall. I assume we're gonna get some sort of explanation over the roof doctor, because really we need it, because everyone online is acting as if we know. It's really bizarre. People online are complaining exactly how. Well, people are basically arguing about why the roof doctor breaks canon. I'm like, literally nothing has been confirmed in episode about what the roof doctor is. Chris Chibnall has said that they're not an alternate universe doctor, but writers lie. But even if he's not lying, that still only rules out one of the many different things that this doctor could be. So it's kind of bizarre that people are now complaining about breaking canon when nothing's been established in canon at all. But I guess that's something we need to kind of get some kind of. I don't want it to be an arc which isn't resolved in this season. I don't think Doctor Who, well, New Who at least, has never been strong about having multi-season arcs. Usually works better when people usually are more receptive to them when they wrap up after neatly in a season. Obviously we need to find out what the fuck was Gallifrey. Then obviously the part with the lone Cyberman. I mean, I guess a lot of the weight to what's happening here is building upon a degree of Cyberman history, which is actually just being revealed to us, and so it's kind of like, well, I have to catch up on the background material before I can really understand kind of the context of all this. I think that's something that the earlier seasons of New Who did better, is that they were more self-contained, so you didn't really have to understand a lot of the kind of background. But obviously a lot of the mythos has kind of extended since then, so it's kind of hard to keep track. Yeah, okay, that's where I'm gonna end it, because I need to go out and sleep before I wake up, because I just highly convinced I'm gonna be able to wake up in the morning. So thanks for watching this, and we'll see how next week's episode goes. But yeah, cheers, and I'll see you. Wrong thing again, damn it!